Thank you for your continued support. This is the Oracle 19, and welcome. And again, I have to say to all my listeners and the ones that is supporting the machine, thank you. Today's episode, we're going to talk about is aliens among you? Is aliens among you? And again, before we start, again, you can shop online, our shopping mall, baby shopping mall I call it, evolutionoflondon.com, a whole wide range of products, clothing, furniture, tools, we have that set up, and much more products online as well, globally. You also can shop at our custom-made clothing and accessories website, digital website I should say as well, evolutionoflondon.org. Once again, evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G. Any questions or concerns, or if you want to add on certain things on this platform, or you want to promote your products on this podcast, email me, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Once again, evolutionoflondon.com. And again, WJA Accessories for any fitness consultations. You can always email, speak to Mr. Will. You'll find out his information is in the description box. And any donations, our PayPal account, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. All that information that you'll find in the description box and more. And WJA Accessories also have a link where you can shop as well. So, we're going to get into this topic. Again, this music in the background is fitting to what I'm going to spit out to y'all guys. Again, April 15th was the day, actually, that the Pentagon, or around that time, admitted that in a roundabout way that aliens do exist. You can find that out in the Freedom Information Act, FBI platform, or the government platform in general. You can even Google it. See, they use different words, but they did admit UFOs are authentic. It's been going on since 1947 and before that. But let me give you a little, I'm going to give you a little fiction story or non-fiction, whatever you perceive. It's going to sound crazy, but that's on you. You have to do the research. Now, slowly, the government been hiding a lot of information from us, as you know, for decades, centuries, 50 years and over. There's so much sightings that is going on in the world. The government cannot hide it any longer. It's out here. It's what it is. From 1947 or I say 1940s, when Admiral Byrd of, I believe, the United States Air Force, or it was the Navy, one of the two, made a trip to Antarctica. Found out we're trying to defeat the Third Reich, because Germany had its two sets of governments. You had Germany, and then you had the Third Reich. And then he stumbled into the caves of the North Pole. I believe North or South Pole, but you can research that. Believe it or not, stumbled into extraterrestrials then in the 1940s. And then technology, U.S. government been playing around with, courtesy of extraterrestrials, the Philadelphia experiment. Allegedly shot the members of that ship forward into time in the 1980s, from the 1940s to 1980s. Something you can research it, believe it or not. We're going to treat this as Ripley's Believe It or Not. And I'm giving you everything the short form. You also, and again, I'm randomly going through different events, so just to stimulate the mind, and you have to look at it for yourself. I'm not going to dwell into one particular topic. Just going to let you decide, let you figure it out. You do the research. In the center of the earth, you think is just where hell is located? You know, just like you have the United Nations, in the center of earth, you also have cities. Shambhala and Agartha. These are cities where different extraterrestrials lie. There's many caves that could take you to the center of the earth, where these cities lie and different beings reside. Leave it as that. That's for you to decide, true or false. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Different beings you see on TV, cartoons. Again, I'm randomly going through different topics. You have the Greys, little 3-foot, 4-foot beings. You see them on TV, big eyes. You hear people being abducted by these Greys all throughout the world, leading to now. People come up missing. You have the reptilians. There are different types of reptilians. And these reptilians have from 8 feet to 12 feet beings, look like grasshoppers. You see in movies, like the movie Predator, and in other movies. Go Google it, research it. People all over the world have been seeing these beings. You decide if it's real or not. You know, a lot of times in the tabloids, there's 90% falsehood, but there's a 10% truth. Truth is really put out there in books, right in front of your eye, but you don't really believe it. But that's up to you. Then there's a Anunnaki. Look like black people. Some is 7 feet in height. But hey, a lot of people's not going to believe that. Let's just chalk this up as science fiction. I have no clue what I'm talking about. We're going to chalk that up as such, so don't worry about it. Just chalk it up as I'm talking crazy. Okay? So that's for you to think about. And then there's the Pleiadians. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Even Hitler was influenced by them. Blonde-haired, blue-eyed beings from the 6-star constellation. Again, I'm just spitting out things. I have no clue what I'm talking about. It's just a story I'm telling you. Just something for you to just research. Just throwing things out there. So, hey, just research it. That's why Hitler was so infatuated in creating a blonde-haired, blue-eyed race of beings. Because he was influenced by these extraterrestrials. You know, Hitler, people think that Hitler died in the war. Yeah, but he was able to take his secret military, Third Reich, position them South America. That's why in South America, to this day, the group of white people, majority of group of white people is there, are your Germans first and your Italians second. Why is that? Because they left out of Germany to hide and set up shop in South America, where Hitler died at a very old age. Took his extraterrestrial technology and relocated there. Again, this is just space talk. Star Trek stuff. Greatness don't know what the hell he's talking about, so I don't drink and I don't smoke, or I should say I'm not a person obsessive drinker, okay, and I'm not drinking now. Socially, probably once every 4 months in occasions. So I'm very clear-minded right now, but greatness don't know what the hell he's talking about. Okay, so don't pay attention to this stuff. You have to research on your own. As you know, Hitler's ally, number one ally, was Italy. And Italians is number 2 in South America in terms of white people, group of white people that resides today. Large population, mixing with the natives there. That's why you have a lot of different shades of Spanish people with different strands of hair texture. Again, we freestyling, just random stuff. And there's more than one Area 51. There's underground bases the United States have set up all over the United States, and tunnels, which they have technology from extraterrestrials. But again, I have no clue what I'm talking about. Again, it's just space talk. Well, you know, once again, the Pentagon, they tell you certain truths because most of the people is not going to pay attention. They throw it right in your face, even when a lot of things are going on, a lot of strange things that goes on. The clouds turn funny. Shapes of the clouds. Have you looked at the clouds? Sometimes looking at the clouds in the air, it looks like crowns, ships, You know, ships hide and they use the clouds as camouflage. Movies like Independence Day. Does that ring a bell? But again, it's falsehood, what I'm saying. It's garbage. It's trash. Greatness don't have no clue what he's talking about. Okay? The mysteries of the clouds. Interesting things when you look in the sky. Nowadays, usually when you have thunder, you have lightning. Or you have lightning, then you have thunder. Nowadays, you might just see lightning, but no thunder. Lots of flashes of lightning. Have you thought it was a war in the skies with different extraterrestrials to have ownership of this planet? Have you thought about that? Ownership. Have you thought about human beings, you just cattle? For food for the gods. Why do you think people is abducted every day? Used for body parts. Just like we are used for body parts. Or we use animals and other people as parts. What do you think the extraterrestrials use us for? Something to think about. You know, you have people that talk about certain things and then come up missing. Or they become blackballed when they talk strange things. All of a sudden they come up missing for saying these strange things. Okay? Just saying. Well, I don't fear death. It's what it is. But I'm not the only one that's saying it. Again, I'm just a nobody, so it just don't matter. Again, people, you got to start paying attention to your surroundings. Do you think it's aliens walk among us you? Have you ever noticed different beings and how they eat? Just like the animal kingdom, we have different habits. Where did we get those habits from? How did we get those habits? Who passed those habits to us genetically? Have you looked at people lately? Some people look like reptilians, reptiles. How their head is shaped. Their nature. Start analyzing people before you sleep with them. People's natures is like certain animals. So if you having sex, you never know you having sex with a reptilian or a gray. I'm just throwing it out there. I know people are gonna say, "What the hell are you talking about greatness? You talking some space talk?" Yeah, this is just space talk, okay? But for people that's in the know, they will know what I'm talking about. But majority of y'all wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about. And that's okay. Just pass it along. But you need to research. Aliens among you. you know, look at people's character, look deeper than their physical. Aliens have dropped off their seed on this planet Earth and mixed in with humans billions and trillions of years. That's just how it goes. Government don't want you to know that part. They don't want you to know anything. You just be a sheep. Look how long they took just to admit that basically UFOs exist. You can't keep hiding it. It's too much out there every day. Aliens is coming through and through on this earth, taking over different parts, different things. Can't keep holding it back. You're not alone, humans. And you're not number one on the food chain neither. Food chain nor knowledge. So why is there so much distractions out here to not let you know what the real deal is? But guys, keep taking your flu shots, even though you don't know what the hell you getting. Keep on letting the government, trust the government, let them keep putting the weird stuff in your system because you believe in them. And just listen to the government because they are right and you can trust the government. You should trust the government because they won't mislead you. They know what you know not. Well, thank you for your continued support on my Weird Day podcast today. Research. Use your third eye. You're not alone. You might think you are, but you're not. But it's up to you whether you believe me or not. If I come up missing, you already know what it is. Have a good day.